speeds on him or he'll drill it.
Mathurin. There is Krisa, who wears his first name on the back of his jersey. And
on some of the switches, there's that high-low. No pressure on the ball. You can just throw it right inside to Koloko.
How about that baby soft touch? It bounced on the rim about 4 times. Push it up the floor to see if they can beat the defense back. But it's a poor pass by Terry and a turnover.
Well, good job by Ethan Anderson to come back and not give up on that play.
Mobley with the foul flush.
They can go big, and then they go really big with Koloko and Ballo on the floor at the same time.
Mathurin, a little Euro, and he gets his first bucket.
Boy, when he curls those screens, gets into the lane. Great job running the floor by Goodwin. And then blows on by, finishing with that left hand.
Turnover for the Trojans. Kyer running ahead of the field and off the bench and into the scorebook as Justin Kyer, the transfer from Georgia, and George Mason. Screen on Mathurin, and the screener's always open. A little frustration for Andy Enfield right in front of us. Thought that one was going to go down. But Peterson has one.
Peterson is so versatile. Transferred in from Rice. His last 5 games, he's averaging 20 and 8, almost 4 assists. Good pass.
Pelle Larsson with the payoff 3. Shocking number if you think about it. You see a lot of box scores over the course of the season was well below 50% for a lot of teams. This is a staple of Tommy Lloyd's offense, and so too is knocking down shots.
Right, SC's had some good shots. They've just not made them.
Was one of the things, Jay, that plagued them at the end of the first meeting with Arizona. They felt like they had some really good looks. It didn't go as Arizona closed on an 18-3 run.
Gets a lot of praise, rightfully so, for their outstanding offense. But this is a really good defensive team.
Larsson
Great
up
pass.
top. What a look in the finish by Christian Koloko.
Just a really good flash into the middle. He didn't pick up his dribble.
On Polo, no good. The foul's no good. Max will get another shot at it, and he gets it to roll in. A much-needed bucket for SC.
Well, Arizona's such a good cutting team.
Oh, man, and a great passing team. Dalen Terry. We've seen a couple of really soft touches. Swinging the ball around. Ballo sets the screen for Terry. Terry goes again, and that'll be 16 points in the paint, doubling up SC's total. And this free throw, and the Wildcats have it back. Mathurin. Low dribble collects it. Then Mathurin rolls it in.
A lot of traffic. Arizona does a good job converging on the ball.
Polo with a 3.
Give him some time, let him get his feet set. He can shoot it.
Mathurin looked like he might have gotten fouled. No call. Trojans on the run. Polo scored 5 in a row.
Scores, your defense gets a little bit better. Good pass.
Goodwin working inside on Mathurin.
To let the big guy go to work on the smaller wing.
Krisa. I hope the shot fake they've had in the program since Iguodala in 2004. Krisa feeling it. Buckets.
They can catch it further out on the lane and extend that catch.
High handoff and the finish. Mathurin to Terry. Have to have the skill. How do you balance as Mobley misses and Ballo rebounds? The culture, they're running again. Terry's ahead of everybody.
That's a perfect example of Kerr Krisa looking at the defender, seeing the back of his head.
Streaming live on the ESPN app.
Well, Ohio State got beat by Nebraska as well.
At home, too.
Both teams will be a little salty. Great steal by Kyer.
Kyer ahead of the field, and another dunk. 3 dunks in a row for the Cats. Coach here at SC sitting courtside. Got a raucous ovation here. Being counted on to turn the Trojan football fortunes around the way Andy Enfield has in basketball. Benedict Mathurin with a 3-ball. 12 also. Shot clock at 7 for Mathurin.
Another hesitation move.
Oh,
what a pass!
Oh, Barbalo!
Up that third when you've got a 21-point lead and you're playing with this kind of pace. The pace of this game, and USC is pretty good at slowing down fast-playing teams, but they can't slow down Arizona.
Not sure who could, as Justin Kier goes in and scores, and the lead has ballooned to 23. They're doubling up SC until Mobley gets a bucket.
For Arizona, they're such a good passing team. The go-to guy is the open man, and that is a great way to play.
Mathurin, open, scores.
Yeah, this has been a one-sided game, but impressive for Arizona. Good pass.
Again, Mathurin with that look.
Mathurin drew two defenders, a little pocket pass. Arizona is cutting up USC on both ends. Letting the ball come back out.
Boogie Ellis, who has the ball, didn't score in the first half. He and Drew Peterson are combined 1 for 12.
Seemed like he was in a little bit of a rush. He had more time than that.
Tubelis appeared to discard, but then follows there to follow it. Boogie Ellis pass to Morgan. Morgan gets it over Ballo, leaves it short, gets his own, and puts it home. Good second effort by Joshua Morgan. Turn right now to Bellis. Frees Kriisa. Kriisa launches and drains another three. Didn't even know that Steve went to Arizona.
No, they didn't know. Actually, I got it after we did the Arizona-Oregon game. I got a text from Steve Kerr saying, look.
4 and a lead to the Sonic Blockbuster Saturday primetime presented by H&R Block. North Carolina and Duke. Mike Krzyzewski's final game in Cameron Indoor Stadium. And
that's what Ethan Anderson, Drew Peterson, and Boogie Ellis are in this game. 1 for 16 from the floor.
In 2 games against Arizona, Jay.
Zach Bartolo's been a bright spot among not many for USC in this ball game.
Starting to pick up the Wildcat games.
Yeah, I hear you're a big star in Estonia.
Huge in Estonia. Players are from the state, sort of in contrast to the way Arizona is recruited in the great international recruiting base that Tommy Lloyd has put together for his days as head coach at Arizona.
Well, Tommy Lloyd played professionally overseas and has so many contacts. Another easy, just middle pick and roll.
In person that we saw in College Game Day, was there a couple of weeks ago. Be hard-pressed not to just move them out all the way through to win the national championship.
I mean, they're good defensively. And we haven't even seen, Christian Coloco show what he can do. I think he's going to be the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, Goodwin returns to the bench with his 4th foul. Mobley had a quick breather. And Coloco, what a catch.
He comes off it with really good pace and reads it really well.
I hate to keep bringing this up, especially for our USC friends, but coming on the road.
Yeah, remarkable performance. Remarkable. And the way they move the ball and cut is really impressive. Good State, a couple against Oregon. Long arm, versatile.
I'm going to give Pelle Larsson the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I think it's true. I think he's
not, they're not breaking rocks out there.
His attitude even coming into this when he's there on their way to winning the Pac-12 regular season. Things I probably give them too much, but it's sort of how we've done it to make it work. And if we win, well, we win a championship. And if we lose, well, a couple more games and our cushion's gone. Thought SC had called a timeout right after when SC was shooting the technical coming out of it. He came over to us and goes, what was that? Who was that on? I was like, you.
Well, I was right with it. Justin Kier with another 3.
Drew Peterson driving. Chavez Goodwin with the offensive rebound and putback. Isaiah Mobley pulls away the miss. Anderson in the front court. He'll pull up. Trojans get it back. 20 on the clock. Mobley lets it fly. Love the Spinks brothers. USC might not even have a puncher's chance right now, down 18, but they're trying to draw a little closer. Boogie Ellis down the boulevard, and it is 16. And they've scored the last 10. Now, Jay, stranger things have happened. Not much stranger, but somewhat have. Coloco.
How many guys 7-1 can do that? I can only think of one right now.
And it is?
Koloko.
I thought you meant one in addition to him.
No, I can't think of anybody else. Maybe there is, but and doing it injured. I mean, that left shoulder. They weren't sure he's going to be able to go in this game, and they're fortunate that he could.
Joshua Morgan, the hopes tonight of derailing the Arizona Express will not happen. Wildcats about to win the conference.
This is the one you look at the tape for the Trojans, and it's been one of those nights. And Arizona, I mean, they've proven the Wildcats are legit.
Performance by Arizona. We go 26-3, 16-2 in the Pac-12. They are the Pac-12 regular season champions.